What's up? What's the deal? Let me get the screen set up real quick. Um, know some multiple things I gotta do before I set this thing up. But okay, all right, that's up. That's up. We up. That's up. We up. Zay said, "Bro, you cooked yesterday. I hope so, man. We are. We. I feel you. Yes. We needed that, Zay. We needed that. Let me turn these headphones on, man. No problem. You already know what the deal is. That's what we do it for. Just gotta lock in a little bit more harder, you know? Hold up, 1 second. Okay, bang. I just gotta lock in a little bit more harder, but for motherfuckers to sit around and you know what I'm saying, lock in, you'll be able to get busy, man. If motherfuckers just lock in with me, see where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I got a few places I need to share this up with, so bear with me. That'll give a couple people a chance to come in here, whatever the case may be. They said, "Bro, I made a 7 leg parlay out your plays." Ooh, that was nasty. That was very nasty of you, man. Really, really nice of you, too, though, to go out there and fuck them people up like that. The bets, man, let me see. Mm, if I push view all right here. Them plays I had set to the side yesterday, I think all of them cashed. I played a few of them. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show y'all right now. So first, let me share this up real quick in a few places. You feel me? Yes, sir. Let me share this up real quick. Okay. Plus 3,200. Nice. Very nice, man. Very nice. Very nice. So this open. This is what I put to the side today. This open, 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 open. And then yesterday, Brandon Ingram. I knew it. I said that. I didn't even get a chance to play it, but it clicked. It clicked. Like, man, that shit was too low. He came out and cooked this in the first half. 22. Reeves, easy money. I mean, 1.5, three for anybody, like whatever, right? Either you're gonna get there or not. Man, you quickly didn't get there. Suggs, man, I caught too late. He had 11 assists. Too late. He ended up having a triple double. The Reed was there. Mamu, the parlay for the three, and then straights for the multiples, man. Boyles for the block. Um, yeah, so it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It don't even matter, man. It's a new day. It's a new day. Say, bro, everything you said, because yeah, man, we getting it in. We're trying to get it in. Let me uh, let me share this up real quick. Let me share this up real quick. In a couple places, you dig? Well, me. I don't know if y'all been checking me out. I've been posting since 6 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock this morning. So I've been, because I moved to that second shift. I mean that first shift now. I moved to that first shift, so now it's kind of weird for me, right? I'm getting into the thick of things, but you use the rest of the day, all day to get ready for this evening type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Usman Dean won't make his Bucks debut. Sabonis, that was one of my favorite plays today. He's out there. I'm gonna get a refund on a ladder. That's crazy work. Anthony doubtful. Y'all already know the pivot there. Doncic, he's doubtful. Keep that in your mind. Who they play? Let me see. They play Golden State, so Luka would be okay. Luka be doubtful tomorrow. Questionable. Kyle Kuzma out. Tobias Harris probable. Duran, still got to watch out for Duran. Probable OG, questionable. Watch out for OG. And then Carlton Towns downgraded to doubtful. Okay, so here's how this is going to happen. Vucevic is in. Here's how this is going to happen. I'm a little bit earlier than yesterday because I got off early. What up, Roderick? What's up, my guy? What's going on? What's going on, my boy? Yeah, so I'm a little bit earlier yesterday than I am than I usually am because I got off early. So it's Friday here. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. So Miami of Tyler Hero, whatever. Okay, so bang, 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 bang. Randall's still questionable. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, Randall's still questionable. Scottie Pippen Jr. is questionable. Okay, so before we get into anything, I just got to say the number one spot on the board for me today will be is Klingon, right? Number one spot on the board. He should manhandle them. If he don't, then we were meant to lose. I was meant to lose if he don't, right? So I'm chilling. I came to see the wizard I need to win. Oh man. Said okay. Got us a nice one yesterday, man, on them prize picks and stuff like that. I've been handing out some nice ones though. But this boy here, this boy here, he should eat these motherfuckers alive today, right? And it's a back-to-back. They get them again tomorrow, right? You get them again. And then on the back-to-backs, Robert Williams don't play. So we don't know if Robert Williams is going to play this game, or we don't, or if Robert Williams is going to play the next game. That's one thing. Number two, Denny, right? If I'm the organization, he's been out since January 30th. Okay, he probably ready to come back. But do you play him this game or do you play him tomorrow, right? Or do you play him on the back-to-back? Me, I'm not even playing him. Monday, they play the Knicks. I'm saving Denny for the Knicks if I'm the coach. Which leads me to this guy coming off. Like I said, I posted earlier. Trey said, I need some help with picks. You got to tap in every day. Tap in, check in with me. 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm dropping picks. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a little bit more active. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, drop some reasonings out there and shit like that. My YouTube, that's where I'm at. The number one. You know what I'm saying? What did I have for the center? What center? But anyway, what I was saying is Holiday coming off Phoenix, a game versus Phoenix where he played 29 minutes. He's there now, right? The chains are off. 21, 24, 24, 23, whatever. He has 17 potentials on 59 passes. We need that, right? We definitely need that. His assist prop sitting at 5.5. This team is so small that he's probably going to get he's going to hit his rebounds and assists at this 9.5. You know he can crush that, right? You know he can crush that. But at the end of the day, a lot of these games, it's been some monkey wrenches thrown in a lot of these games, man. Straight up. It's been some monkey wrenches thrown in a lot of these games. The Wizards, they extending that roster, helping out with the tank, with the 11.5 shot attempts yesterday. Bub Carrington, that motherfucker he only played like 20 minutes. Like, what are we doing? Right? So you gotta watch that. Right? I could see Michael Porter Jr. not getting there, but come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers sold yesterday. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Yes, sir, Roderick. What's up, Sid? What's going on, Sid? Them motherfuckers. You got to watch that with these teams. They finna be on some tanking shit, right? And that's 2 games in a row for Washington, man. Pulled that shit. And then I didn't bet on, and then it's a week before All-Star. There you go, Roderick. And then I didn't bet on Laurie. I seen motherfuckers crying because he only came out in the second half for. I'm glad he got busy in that first half because before I fell asleep, his ass had 17 points. And then I think he only played like 4 or 5 minutes in the second half. These motherfuckers healthy scratching, man. So got to be very, 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 very careful with those guys, right? Healthy scratching the guard, what's his name? The point guard, Nurkic, don't even, if he ain't in the starting lineup, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even bet on him. His ass a healthy scratch, suited up scratch. But my play, this is the play of the industry right now, which could be scarce. But, man, this is such a juicy spot. Straight up, man. Man, I'm looking for him to grab every motherfucking rebound out there like he got 4 arms, right? He's got 20 rebound upside versus Washington, 15 versus Phoenix, 15 here versus Boston, 16 versus Toronto, 17 versus Sacramento, versus Memphis. Ain't faced them this year. He can go off on their ass today, right? So you can take the double doubles, the minus 140 right now. I got it earlier for a decent number. Points plus rebounds. If you're playing on the fantasy site where you can get fantasy score, you could take it there too, right? So it's a lot of places that you can get busy. He's the top play for me today. Okay, Klingen. Now rewinding it back here with Karl Anthony Towns doubtful. You gotta. It's Mitchell, man. Now his rebounds that went up to 10.5. You know, I don't mind going there. Where you think you could knock fire from their ass would be if he can get to 10 points, right, and get you that double at that plus 650, right? That you know what I'm saying. But man, it's crazy. Or regular 10 points at plus 350. I don't know. We'll see, but I probably don't. You can use the 10 rebounds and 9.5 as a parlay piece. I like it, right? I like it. 10 or better. I have to get. You have to crack me upside my head for that. Okay. I'll track that after. 1 second. Hold up. Without now, another thing, we're gonna talk about a couple other things because everything else could be self-explanatory. Without Karl Anthony Towns, this season, without Karl Anthony Towns, no, wait. Without Karl Anthony Towns, versus only one game that was Orlando. He gave them 13 rebounds. Okay, and then. You can fade it. You can fade it. Whatever it is. What did I have for the center? Yeah. Whatever. You can fade it too. Now, if you feel if you feel that if you feel there's going to be no OG because he's questionable, then you got to look at Josh Hart, right? Josh Hart without Karl Anthony Towns, boom. That same game, he had Mitchell Robinson had 13 rebounds. He had 12. Of course, it's a different team or whatever the case may be, but you're getting the drift. Okay, you're getting the drift. These two guys can rebound a little bit. Rebound. And dating back to last year, he was still a rebounding motherfucker, right? So it is what it is. His rebound sitting at 7.5. Would I take the under? No, I wouldn't take the under on Hart rebounds. That's just what it is. Now, flipping over to Jalen Duren didn't come back last night. He's questionable. We need answers, right? If not, we got lines though for somebody like if you just want to take a stab at Isaiah Stewart, his rebound line is at 5.5 right now. And if you take him up to 10 at plus 700, if you want, or 8 at plus 260 if you want, don't let me be a bad influence on you. But the regular line is at 5.5. I would be forced to take that. Now, do you want to bet against the injury report? This is where you make your money at. This is where you take your chances at. This is where we have our edges. This is where we find our edges, right? He didn't come back into the game last night. I just got off work. I didn't look on Twitter and see if I could find any rumblings or anything about the injury or anything, but he did not come back into the game last night, Jalen Duren. So it is what it is, right? Next person in line, probably for rebounds, of course, Tobias Harris is in line. His rebound line is pretty low at 4.5. Versus the Knicks, he's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games. This rebound line is low as hell for Tobias Harris. This is a play I wouldn't take the under, okay? He missed the last game. He should be fully rested. Azura Thompson, his rebounds and assists been popping, right? His rebounds sitting at 5.5. One motherfucker out there to beat. That's I'd say 2. Hart and you got Mitchell Robinson, which is a tall task. But the rebounds, he's over in 9 of his last 10 games, okay? Rebounds and assists, I'm sorry. He's over 9 of his last 10 games. He's been going out there balling. He's over his rebound line in 7 of his last 10. Personally, yesterday, we went over this play. I did not play it, and I'm salty, right? He got 9 rebounds. It was the right play to make. And then we know the other guy we were on was Javonte Green. We don't have lines out for him, but he only played 18 minutes. So for the future, I know I'm pretty much off of him in the absence of somebody like Tobias Harris, because he was getting a lot of minutes, but he did have 8 points. The rebounds just weren't there for him. Now Thompson, he's a candidate today. The Robinsons, you know what he gonna do? He gonna let the 3 fly, the Cade Cunninghams and the rest of them, right? The usage for Jalen Brunson should and would be there. Coming off a 42-point outing versus Denver a couple days ago, he's probably gonna come out there and lift. He gonna chuck it, right? So this is not my favorite pace game to be played at, but he is definitely a candidate to. He's a candidate to go over his field goal attempts without, and his field goal attempts. I bet they're going to be about 21.5. I haven't even checked. I slept on that shit though. I bet you his field goal attempts going to be about 21.5. Right? Field goals attempted. $21.5 at minus 120. It's still a go. I don't know if I'm gonna take it, but it is a go. What about without Cat? Without Karl Anthony Towns. Without Karl Anthony Towns, he's taking 23 shots every game. Every game this season without Karl Anthony Towns. 23, 10 for 23, 10 for 23, 10 for 23. Damn, 10-23. Should play that shit in the lottery. 3 straight times. 10-23, 10-23, 10-23. Interesting. All right, so, but we do know he's in play. I don't like the pace this game could be played at. And then, on top of that, I mean, the Pistons' defense has been okay. We'll see what's going to happen. Let me refresh this and see if we got any injury news. Blake Wesley, now looking at questionable. Zane, okay. Randall's questionable. I have these just questionable. Now, like OG, okay, Bobby. All right, so, I mean, damn, let me see. Hart, Brunson, Bridges, OG questionable. Bang. Okay, so what's that other motherfucker name, man? Huck Porty. Huck Porty come in that motherfucker and Huck Porty come in that motherfucker and get busy real quick. He's somebody gonna be in the back. Alvarado not available today. McBride is out, right? Let me see. McBride out. Right, okay. Landry Shamet. Jordan Clarkston. He played 23 minutes. Definitely a guy that can go out there and get his shot. Points prop sitting at 7.5. Jordan Clarkston. Definitely a guy that can go out there and get his shot, especially if things start to get very tight, you know. 7.5 points. I couldn't talk you off that number if you wanted to get there. He's over this number in back-to-back games at 12 and 11. Great matchups there, though. Great matchups there. He did hit this number on January 5th when they played. He's only played Detroit once. So Clarkson, Kolick, I can't bet on Kolick, man. I feel like a lot of players that I didn't discover the play, I just can't play it, sometimes. But that's it for this year. We know where we want to go to and things of that nature. I don't know if I want to fuck around with Bridges here, but he's going to be out there for a long time. And, printing rebound opportunities, things of that nature. But I'm going to keep it moving. Let's talk about this Miami and Boston game. Now, Vooch, he'll be playing today, right? My prediction for Vooch going forward, I just feel like, I don't know, man. Vooch should, yeah. I don't know what they're going to do, man. It just depends on what direction. If they want defense at that center position, then we're looking at somebody like Cada, So, man, that 2.5 assists at plus money is very, very intriguing. And then the 11.5 points, the 1.5 threes at plus 200. Look, I don't mind sprinkling that. I've been betting that shit all season long. Vucevic can come in, fill that void. He can give them the Al Horford vibes, man. Imagine if Tatum was playing. It would be Vooch, Tatum, Brown, White, and then Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench right now, right? So so since I said about Peyton Pritchard, you look, same thing I said yesterday, right? I told you could take both of their assists. Last game on the 4th. You could take both of their assists. Pritchard, 7. He hit his assist line, and both of their assists was at 5.5. And then Derek White. It's going to be easier to do it now because Pritchard coming off the bench. So you can take both of their assists again. in a pace-up matchup, where you could take both of them. I would bet them straight, plus 122 here, plus minus 138 here, right? Here's you should have caught it earlier, whites. But long story short, you could take them both straight. One of them getting there, if not both, and both of them been getting there. Pritchard over in 3 of his last 4, and then White's over in 4 straight. Remember, Pritchard's coming off the bench, so or you got Vucevic stepped into the fold, right? Savvy veteran, 2.5 assists, boom, 2.5 assists. You could actually take all 3 of their shit, right? And hopefully all 3 of them get there, or maybe one of them get there. Vucevic can get on a block, and he can pass that motherfucker to anybody, and you got some motherfuckers over there that make buckets today. So Vucevic's whole fucking line in play. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how good he comes out there playing and how many minutes. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. I can see probably I don't know, because you still got Garza. I could probably see a split. And Garza can get, man, he played 33 minutes that game. 20, 13, 15. Somebody getting short in the stick. Vucevic playing 20. He got to play 20. At least. Kada, for defensive purposes, I don't know how they're going to run it, man. I don't know how they're going to run it. But Vucevic, man, he ain't no motherfucking slouch. Y'all see all that green right there? Y'all know what it is. So, the 1.5, 3, that's a good play, man. He, like I said, he can feel that Al Horford role. They can go back to doing all that type of shit, man. Damn, if they had them on the team, he'd be lit. So you still got Hauser. This is a 3-point, you know what I'm saying? I probably, I can see you fading somebody like Jaylen Brown in a 3-point parlay, but you got Pritchard, White, Hauser, even Vucevic. You can go in there and alter up some threes and let them motherfuckers ride. I ain't even gonna lie. And you know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do with these guys, I'm pretty much fine with it. They giving up assists to the point guard position. Like I said, Peyton Pritchard, he's been coming off the bench a little bit. And then you got, so it is what it is, right? Going back, you could also look at Bam's threes here, especially when Vucevic is on the floor. He'll be able to have a chance to hit So this will be his 4th time seeing Vucevic in his last 5 games, right? Because they just came off their 3 straight. Now he went over his threes versus Vucevic 2 of those last 3 games. The game that he missed, he was just having an off game. He went 1 for 8. Okay, so it is what it is with that situation. I'm not fucking with his 10.5 rebounds. I'm not fucking with it. More than likely, I might lean under to his 10.5 rebounds. I might lean under to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I might. Versus Boston this season, he got a 10, and then he's got a 4. Then he's got to deal with Vucevic this game too, and Kada. I don't know, man. I'm not taking that. Can he hit it? Yeah, but I'm not taking that. Pause. Another interesting play that I was meditating on was a few of them, right? So Andrew Wiggins, 1.5 threes is a yes. Okay, so yes for me. And Larson, that 3.5 rebounds, he's over an 8 of 10, right? This is a play where, I probably wouldn't even parlay it with anything. He's either getting there or not, man. This is the true 50-50 play to me. I'm not taking the under on no 3.5 rebounds for him, okay? Norman Powell, I'm not even really thinking about Norman Powell at the moment. And, that 4.5 rebounds for Jaquez looked good, but it shot up to 5.5 throughout the day. Now it's back down to 4.5, which he's over in 9 of his last 10 games. That's an interesting play, right? That's an interesting play as well. Norman Powell hasn't played since the 29th. I would probably want Norman Powell out before I think about taking this Jaquez line and or that maybe that Pale line, that Larson line. You could take that Larson line, but before I take this Jaquez line, I would probably want Norman Powell to at least be out. I probably would, to give us a little bit more chance, you know. Wonderful, wonderful rebounding spot here. The Pelicans at Timberwolves. Wonderful rebounding spot for actually points plus rebound spot for this kid, Rudy Gobert. 11 and a half and 11 and a half. What he's done for these boys, he's crushed these boys. He's hit his points plus rebounds in both of these games this season. One of these games, he had 26 points. Steph Curry out. Let me go over here. Steph Curry out. Blake Wesley questionable. Okay. Yeah, so another rebound candidate, man. Another rebound candidate, a double-double candidate at minus 105. And then you got Randall questionable. So it is what it is with that situation. Jaden McDaniels, somebody who I haven't bet on not once all season, man. And I think I should just not bet on him because he's been killing it for whoever's been betting on him. If I bet on him, I'm going to fuck it up for y'all, right? But he's been killing it, man. You know, I wish I ain't even gonna say it, man. I ain't even gonna say it. But Anthony Edwards, you know, he's a dog. His rebounds are in play versus this team. He's at or over he's over his line 50% of his team. Hooked it on once there. And DiVincenzo threes are in play here. 3.5. It's hard to get me to go to 3.5 though. Derek Queen rebounds are in play. I mean, assists are in play for me. You know, it's just, I think it's hard to decipher between him and Zion for me, right? Because when you get Derek Queen out there, yeah, up against somebody like Rudy Gobert, you feel leave out and do what? Go to practice? Oh, yeah, shit. I gotta work too. What time you got to work, sir?
After practice.
So what to what? 6 to 10?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, my keys. You can get my keys. It might be in my coat pocket, man. Damn. All right. I'm gonna fucking work more than me. All right. So Derek Queen, like I said, going up against so he's hit his assist prop both times versus this team, right? Versus Rudy Gobert. Get down there in the paint. Rudy Gobert. I ain't going up on Rudy Gobert. I'm not going up on him. I'm looking around, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop a dime. So and then Zion, that 3.5 assists, right? Very interesting. You got Zion out there fake running the point and shit like that. You know, because coming off the Milwaukee game, I like that, right? So he had 50 passes, right? 50 passes, 13 potentials, good for 8 assists. He's over his assist line of 7 of 10. And, you know, he's over his assist line of 8 of 10. And, you know, versus this team, he's over in 4 or 5. It's a true 50-50 play that he's get there or not. So would I take the under? Probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't take the under, right? So it is what it is with that situation. He has cooked Minnesota, though. 43, 36, 27, 22, 29. Hasn't seen them this year. We'll see what's going to happen. 21.5 points. You know, hey. I mean, I don't know. Bay, I don't know how he keeps doing it. I don't know how he keeps doing it. I don't know how he keeps getting to his points prop. He keeps killing it, though. Herb Jones is a no for me. And Trey Murphy, he's got the green light to let it fly. Here's somebody you could take their 3-point attempts, right? Took 19 threes. He hit 12 of them bitches. Damn. I ain't even peeped that. He hit 12 of them motherfuckers. He out there so long, he could probably stumble to his rebounds, but damn, he hit 12 of them? Fuck. Yeah. Ayo. Is Ayo playing today? I don't know. I didn't even see that. I guess. So, what is this? He's taking 21, 20, and 28 shots, 20 shots, 22 shots. Alvarado's gone. Fears just, he don't drop no dimes, right? So, Trey Murphy. Let's take a look here. Trey Murphy field goal attempts. 18.5. Versus this team, he's hit that out of the 2 games he's went over once this season. He had 15 rebounds one of these games. He had 8 assists the other. 3-point attempts. What about his 3-point attempts? His 3-point attempts got to be 9.5. Got to be 9.5. Yeah, 9.5. 3-pointers attempted. Not makes, attempts. Truth be told, like my favorite play there would have to probably be Rudy Gobert because of how good of a spot it is. Now, you will get some Ease Misi coming off the bench. He's been crushing it, right? His minutes has been like fluctuating like every other game. 21, 30, 21, 14, 28, 10, 30, right? So 5.5 rebounds for Misi. He's gotten to this line. He hasn't played them this season. So, but he comes in and gets himself cards himself out a few minutes. I would be surprised if he played a decent amount of minutes this game, which will allow him to get to that 5.5 rebounds. He's more than likely he's a better rebounder than Queen, right? My Bulls was trying to get him. I wish we would have, but we salvaged that. We salvaged what we could salvage, so it is what it is. But keep an eye out on Misi on the back end. Indiana, Milwaukee. I don't think Zubac playing today. Trey been on in 8 games until he wigged out. He under in 8 games until he wigged out to 3 that he had. Yeah, for sure. You definitely right. I was just looking at it. For sure. Zubac, I would imagine, depending on what they want to do, I would imagine Zubac plays tonight. So, in this territory, we're moving to the territory where we got a 7.5 assists for Nembhard. If Zubac goes, you could definitely count him for 10. I think you could count him for 10. I don't see the defensive resistance over here for Miami. And who have they been going? Okay, Herb Jones. I don't know why they got him listed. He ain't dropping no dimes. Kobe White want to shoot the 3 more than anything. Derek White got there, right? Coulibaly, like, why is he even there, right? Maxey got there. 7 assists for Pickett. 11 assists for SGA. Walker, 6 assists. Fox, 4. Conley even had 5. So look at the potentials. 19, 11, 14, 16, 18, 12, 20, 21, 9, 16. His assists are in play. I would definitely like to see if the boy is playing. Robinson over rebounds. Yep. Assists. Cunningham, double-double. Hart, assists and rebounds. Okay. Klingon. Yep. Yep. I like Klingon for a fucking ladder. Even if you don't get that, it's a ladder spot. You can get him up to 15, 16, 17. We have seen him get 20 boards. So, assist spot for Nembhard. Damn, I didn't see that line. Hold up. Let me see. Let me move this back. My camera. Get that line out of there. I never bet on Furphy, man, but I guess, right? I'd never bet on Furphy. Now, Naismith, right? So now, Naismith, this boy has been pretty efficient, okay? 3 threes or better in 5 straight. And I was looking at this earlier. We know Milwaukee can give up the 3, right? We know this. Let me refresh this. Defensive, let's just go DVP. 3-pointers made. Milwaukee number 4, right? They give up the 4th most threes, okay? Now, me personally, I would probably only look at Naismith. The shooting guards been lighting their ass up, though. You can see the defense here. Shooting guards have been lighting their ass up. If Furphy goes out there and takes 7 threes like he took last game, he's bound to hit 2 of them, okay? And for 2 threes for Furphy, you're going to get that at a plus 260. That's a gambler spot right there. They was going up against Utah, and that game must have been a barn burner. The other day, let me see what the score of that game was. 131 to 121. Utah won that game. Utah was cruising that game. Utah was cruising. But at the end of the day, as you can see, this defense have been giving up that 12. They gave up the 12 threes to Trey, 3 threes to Ayo, 3 threes to VJ, 2 for 2 for Mitchell. I mean, they could, but that was the shooting guard. So when I looked at that shit, by position, what's the name played the 3. So I ain't even gonna try to scare a motherfucker off of it, but I look at it a few different ways. I looked at the defensive shot profile, and Milwaukee. So the catch and shoot 3-point attempts. Number 7, okay? And that's who this kid is, right? He's the catch and shoot guy, right? So when I go to play a game log, boom, go to Indiana, and Naismith. And then check and see the last 5 games, he hit 3 threes or better in 5 straight games, right? So 3 3-pointers made, 6 catch-and-point shoots. Catch and shoot points. Damn, that was backwards as hell. Atlanta, 3 threes made, 9 catch and shoot points. Chicago, 3 threes made, 9 catch and shoot points. 9 catch and shoot points versus Atlanta. 9 catch and shoot points versus OKC. So, he's more of that catch and shoot guy, right? He's more of that catch and shoot guy. So it is what it is. Bobby Portis, yeah, definitely. Bobby Portis definitely going to be in playing. AJ, yep, for sure. With Kuzma out, you're probably going to get the boy come in off the bench shooting the threes. Man, probably going to get a good line on him too. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Help me out. Whatever that motherfucking boy name is, I can show you right now. Rollins, AJ Green. Oh, Gary Trent Jr. Okay, yeah. So he right there. So Gary Trent Jr. He's a little warm too, right? His 2.5 threes is at plus 135. Only thing about that is they do limit threes a little bit here on this team. When you look at the defensive position, 3-pointers made, Indy, they dead last. Somehow they do limit threes, right? Somehow, you know what I'm saying? Now the Bucks. One thing I can say about Bobby is Bobby Portis at home is over his 1.5 3 in 10 straight games, right? And counting, right? So look, let me see. How about last 15 games? Bobby Portis, 14 of his last 15 games at home, he's over his 3. Over his 3. Over the 1.5 3. And the one and you might as well say he's over anyway because this game he went 1 for 1. He didn't even take 2. So yeah, Bobby threes, any of those Indiana? What about last 30 games? At home, he's 20 for 30. What about any of us Indiana? Oh, no. Well, at this season, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every game at home this season except for 4. He has he got a good track record. Just say this season. This season at home, he's over in 16 of 21. 16 of 21. This game, he didn't even attempt a 3, so I ain't even going to count that one. Long story short, it is what it is, man. Bobby, 1.5 threes at home, been lit. 14 of his last 15 games. It is what it is. Me personally, in this spot, I want to see if Vooch playing. I mean, because I would probably look at Bobby Portis, actually look at his raw points here, because Indiana been getting their ass ripped up, but they have been giving up that 3 though to the power forwards, right? At least the last 4 straight games, but they've been getting their ass ripped up as far as points, and then they've been getting ripped up by the centers real bad, points and rebounds, right? It's just Mal Turner. He's not a, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I want to know if Zubac is playing. If Zubac playing, they Swiss cheese in the paint. Swiss cheese, man. Straight up. They begin, look at this, the center position. They begin their ass 8 for lunch. Look, 39, 16, 15, 25, 12, 25, 17, 30. Rebounds, all in the green. Like, it's only a low number at 7, though, but they've been getting treated. So, it is what it is with that situation. I want to see if Zubac playing. If Zubac playing, I probably don't take that 17.5. The 1.5 threes. And then if Zubac playing, it's for sure, I'm for sure going to like Miles Turner's threes. But I'm going to like Zubac. I'm going to like Zubac against them too, though. That's the thing, right? I'm going to like Zubac against this team, right? I'm going to like Zubac versus what the fuck is this? Milwaukee. Because they've been getting cracked, too, by centers. Centers been getting busy on their ass, too. So it is what it is. It's a couple things. I guess he must not be playing. I don't know. Right? Let me refresh this. Dayton Terry to be waived by the Pelicans. Josh Giddey out. Franz out for Saturday. McBride, 6 to 8 weeks. Wow, 6 to 8 weeks. So I think you got to play. I think that motherfucking 7.5 points for Clarkson got to be in play. They need 6 to 8 weeks. Shit, they need to get Clarkson acclimated at least today, because they what's name? I don't know who's gonna be playing. Alvarado. Okay. Either way it go, Huff can hit the 3 too. Huff can get the blocks. Huff over his threes in 3 straight. So he's going to be somebody you can definitely take a look at. It's going to be an interesting game here, right? With all this, if I think all this scoring is going to be going, then definitely look at Nembhard threes. My boy Warner say Miles Turner might go off. Okay, bet. Yeah, especially from me. Ooh, old squad too. She scares. You funny. Ain't this what the fuck is his name? Oh yeah, okay, got me. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, I ain't getting no younger, man. These names, I'm dealing with a lot of names and shit every day, man. That should be wild as hell. Memphis and Portland went over that shit like that. I just don't want nothing to do with Memphis right now. I can't. When you got guys, I mean the Wells, I don't mind that 1.5, 3 for Wells. Yeah. These names, man. We deal with these names each and every day like that. Hold on, I got it on. I got on full season. How about last 10 games? Now Wells, that 1.5, 3. I don't mind it, and the usage is going to be there for him. I don't mind it for Wells, right? Look into some of these guys' shot attempts, right? Wells, what Wells shot attempts is? Let's see. Field goals made, field goals attempted. Wells. What team was that? Memphis. Okay. 11.5. That's efficient as hell. G.G. Jackson. 11.5. Coward. 12.5. Pope. Whatever. Me personally, this is, I told y'all in the beginning, what I'm looking for now. The Grizzlies play Blazers today, and the Grizzlies play Blazers tomorrow. I'm looking to eat off both of these games tomorrow, right? And I'm not really fucking around with Memphis. I want to eat off Drew Holiday's plate. I want to eat off Drew Holiday, especially if Denny's out, then I'm going to love Drew Holiday. And then Klingon, no matter what, right? No matter what. After this game go off, I'm going to be looking for his lines again for tomorrow. That's how that's going to work. So for this slate, I really like Cedric Coward for 2 plus 3s, for 2 and 3 threes made, and Malik Monk 2 threes made. Okay, definitely don't mind that. Now these guys, I've seen, who did they just play? I've seen them come in here and air their ass out, and I thought it was Phoenix. Phoenix can't, but that game, they kept up the scoring, right? The score of that game was, let's see. The score of that game was 130 to 125, right? That was Phoenix and that was Portland. But Gillespie hit 8 threes. Allen hit 6 of them motherfuckers, right? That was the 1 and 2. So, yeah. So, Portland has shown the ability at right there to give up some threes. Okay? So, I mean, these boys are going to have to do what they're going to have to do, what they got to do. So, I mean, Spencer, he can shoot the 3. Coward, last 3 games been off a little bit, but they got to do what they got to do. Wells, we know he's going to let it fly. I like that he's taking at least 5 in 3 straight games. That's showing a little bit more of aggressiveness. 13, 9, and 12 shots. Prior to that, 8, 8, 13, 7, 16, 5, 7. I need Wells to be in the 13, 14 shot range, right? So, I mean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make something out of that, I don't know. The easy thing for me, like I said, I want to prey on the weak. They have nobody, no size at all over there. I want Holiday to dump it down to every time. Dump it down to him. Get my assists and get my points and my rebounds from Klingon. And I want Avija to be out because, man, if you get him out, you could probably get what? 10 assists for him at plus 700. Shit, it's 8 assists for him at plus 240. You know what I'm saying? That's where the value at. So, Suns be smacking them threes but can't finish the games. What up, J-Man? What's the deal? Wells is hot. Wells is hot. Yeah, I just need him to keep shooting. So I ain't gonna lie. I could care less what them motherfuckers do. Now, Los Angeles. Now, I need to know who's gonna be able to play for this Clippers team, right? So right off the back, Chris Dunn assists are in play. Okay, his assists are in play. Going up against this Kings team, the assists are in play. Let's get that out the way. And his points are in play right along with his fantasy score. But his assists are in play, okay? And his points. Both of them are in play. Chris Dunn, he's going to be out there a long time. He's going to be out there a lot. Kobe Sanders, I don't even bet on him, man. I ain't even going to lie. I don't even be betting on him, man. Kawhi, it's Kawhi. What do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Points, threes, whatever you want to, Collins, the 6.5 rebounds is a yes. It's a yes. With no Sabonis, it's a yes. I wouldn't take the under here. I'll put it like that. His points should be in play. Even that 1.5, 3 should be in play. I think everything is in play. I probably would look at, the smart thing would probably be to look at his raw points. I need to know who's going to be in, though, right? Brook Lopez, he's going to take a ton of threes, right? He's allergic to rebounds. So, it is what it is. He's allergic to rebounds, so it is what it is, right? Now, Brook Lopez can, you get this kid here. He'll be backing up Lopez, or he'll be, you know what I'm saying? He just played 24 minutes versus Cleveland. I don't know how many minutes this kid's going to get, right? But who knows? So this is a good spot, right? Biggs versus Sacramento been eating like a motherfucker, right? Especially in the points category. He'll see some Reynard, and then we'll get to that in a second. But watch out for this kid, right? Now, they do have Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson can come in and get, there's spurts where he comes in and gets busy, right? 23 minutes here versus Utah, double-double, right? 17 rebound chances versus Houston, 16 rebound chances versus Utah, right? Yeah, that's interesting. What do you say, LeBron? Let's go, my guy. Hey, so, so Isaiah Jackson, I don't know if he's going to be playing, and the rest of the guys that they added. Oh, Mathurin. I don't know if Mathurin's going to go. So it is what it is. We know Kawhi Leonard is self-explanatory, but I like the assist for Chris Dunn here, and I like I have interest in Collins. Don't know if I'll get there, but this is a great matchup. You know what I'm saying? This is a great matchup overall. When you look at, points-wise here, let me refresh the injury news. Trey Johnson out for Saturday. Koulibaly, Sarr questionable. Keyshawn George, they tanking. Whatever. Go back to here. And what the fuck was I getting ready to do? I forgot what I was getting ready to do. Let's keep it moving. Russell Westbrook assists. It's in play. It's in play, right? I got to put that to the side. I wouldn't take the under there. His 1.5 threes. He's over in 9 of 10. That's a play. If you want it, take it. Levine, I don't bet on Levine. Hunter, it's going to be interesting to see what he does. DeRozan, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And then you got Reynard. As long as he keeps his hands to himself, he could do some damage in the rebounding category. And, it's been a while. Well, he's got 14 rebounds versus Boston there. He's going to have to keep his hands to himself. He had 30 rebound chances. That was crazy work. But it is what it is. Now, they have Cardwell. Cardwell coming behind him, right? Another kid who can go out there and rebound, right? 19 rebound chances, 14 rebound chances, 15 rebound chances, 10 rebound chances. Renard, his last 10 games, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them double-digit rebounds. So it can get tricky. It could get tricky, right? And then you also have Precious Achua who's hanging around. So it could get mucky. It could get tricky over there, right? Don't know what the starting lineup going to be, but with the new addition of DeAndre Hunter, I need to go back and check out the backup point guards here situation. Neek Clifford or Carter? Is it Neek Clifford? Neek Clifford. Because they got rid of 2 of their guards. And then you got Malik Monk, which Malik Monk would probably be the first motherfucker coming off that bench. And he going to get his minutes behind the 1 and the 2 spot. Malik Monk, okay? 9.5 points for Malik Monk. 1.5 threes for Malik Monk. Shout out to Quill, man. He said he liked Malik Monk. Me, I would have to look. I would have to go for Malik Monk's raw points. I would have to. Coming behind. I mean, he's. How many minutes does he get? I mean, damn, he's gonna have to get back up to the 20-something minute range, man. His 2.5 assists. That's a plus 100 too. Fuck. We get 5 assists for him at plus 475. Damn, last time I tried it right here. Last time versus Washington, I tried to get his assist. Shitted on me. Got 2 of them. Pissed me off bad. That was in a good spot. Like, he only played 23 minutes that game. 17 minutes. After that, it was like, he was playing 20 minutes for a while. What's up, Duty? What you doing, girl? I see you. I see you. It's Friday. You come check in on your dad. All right. I'm finna get that belt. Oh, I know what you want. You want to go to get that slushy. I know what you trying to do. You ready for me to get off so we can get that slushy. Your brother just took my car. So, but we can go in the other car. Or your mama can take you. So, one or the other. Okay, so. Yeah, I played that one, J-Man. I played that for sure. I played that. And it's double-double. Yeah, I know. So that's the last game. We hit the 3-man. That was a 6-piece yesterday, right? I didn't put all the plays that I like to the side. I give you guys a glimpse right now. Malik Monk's points. Russell Westbrook 1.5 threes. Russell Westbrook assists. The Malik Monk 2.5 assists is plus money, man. Nembhard assists. Tobias Harris 4.5 rebounds. It's a play. I don't think I'm going there, but it's a play. Mitchell Robinson rebounds. I got 9.5 on Prize Picks. Oh, so you definitely on it then. Bet. Holiday. I had put his rebounds and assists aside this morning. Keep an eye out on Denny. The sky's the limit if Denny's there. But I would be looking at Holiday's assist before I look at anything because of this matchup is so good. He might get timid and don't go out there and score a lot. Not timid, but he might be having some great success distributing the ball. Klingon, sky's the limit. Points plus rebounds, double-double, and rebound ladder, right, to the moon. See, I put massive ladder spot right there. Jalen Wills, 1.5 threes was a parlay piece. Gobert, I had the 9.5 rebounds up there, but I had it up there since early. The 9.5 I was going to use in the parlay piece was like minus 250 or something like that. Derek Queen, 3.5 assists. I probably wouldn't take the under. Zion, I mean, the 3.5 assists for Zion, I just threw it to the side so I wouldn't forget it. 1.5 threes for Sadiq Bey. If you know, um, I might scratch that 1.5 threes for Sadiq Bey, but who knows? Um, Jaylen Brown has been rebounding the ball like a madman, but it's only a lean because I want to see how this fares with Vucevic, Derek White, and Peyton Pritchard 5.5 assists. One of them getting there, if not both of them getting there. Bam, 1.5 threes. Wiggins, 1.5 threes. Larson, I wouldn't take the under on his 3.5 rebounds. Um, Isaiah Stewart, there's one I put that 5.5 there because, like I said, Duran didn't come back last night. If you got a few dollars to anything on Ant-Man, Noah's present first. Ant-Man, some guys I don't touch on because we know. You know what I'm saying? Because we know. Some guys I don't touch on because we know. You know what I'm saying? But I was looking for the best spot possible in that game, and it just had to be Gobert. It had to be Gobert, and it is what it is. But we know, and we know Ant is, we know. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Stewart, Thompson 5.5 rebounds. I can't deny it. It's in play. Josh Hart rebounds needs to be up there. Clarkston 7.5 points. Man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit need to be up there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of plays that I went past and didn't put up there, right? So it is what it is. Yeah. So yesterday we did smack a Prize Picks three man what do you call that, power play. And we get to run a check on these rebounds. I think we can go back to the well on a 3-piece, at least in the rebound category. We got some nice little rebound lines going on right here. Like this 5 for Jaquez is interesting, but Boston can be kind of weird. They can play slow. I got in at the 9.5 on Mitchell Robinson at work. It's at 10.5 now. If you want to go to that 10.5, don't be my guest. Isaiah Stewart, we just really need to know, right? This is a spot, I'll tell you now, this is a spot where I feel like you need to gamble, right? You need to, if Duran pops up out. If Duran pops up out, then I mean you gotta play there. You got a good gamble there. Tobias Harris, they not even give you the 4.5 rebounds. They some dirty motherfuckers. Siakam 7 rebounds is interesting. Bobby Portis, I'm looking at his points a little bit more, right? But points plus rebounds. I just need to know if Zubac in or out. Man, I don't know if Zubac playing. Randall, Gobert rebounds at 12. You probably want to look at the points plus rebounds for Gobert at in this spot. Messi been doing it. Zion. At that high number right now, I had what's the name at 10.5. Sabonis at 10.5. That was crazy. I had him at 10. He ain't playing. Maxime, what is his rebound? 7.5. They ain't even giving us the 7.5 line. They be dirty as hell with this shit. Now, Brook Lopez, we know he don't grab no boards, but man, this is a elementary line, man. This boy's so allergic to rebounds. It's pathetic. And then they got Buddy right there at 5.5, right? So, truth be told, I'm like, if he gonna get the time, I'm probably like Yannick rebounds and his points plus rebounds, bro. This kid. Lopez gonna go out there and not grab rebounds and shoot threes. Don't know who's gonna be starting. It's a mystery. But this 4 rebounds, they know they boy. That boy there is a trip. So I don't know who you would gamble on. Which one of these guys would you gamble on? Yannick could be the future. They can still keep Brook Lopez coming off the bench. We don't even know. Let me refresh the injury news real quick. Nothing new yet. Okay. So we don't even know, man. All right. I'll tell you what. We go over to assists. That 5 assists for Peyton Pritchard is enticing. It's enticing. I have to pull the trigger on that. I'm going to pull the trigger on that. Even if he's coming off the bench, I'm pulling the trigger on that. Okay, Cunningham assist is in play. Hart's assist in play and rebounds. I didn't even see what his rebounds was. Nimhart is gonna have to have 9 to cash it. Still a play though. Still a play. Let's go. They must have took Klingon down, like his rebounds down, because I didn't see his name. 12.5. Golly. And he getting there, man. What's his points plus rebounds, though? Fuck. That number creeping up and up. I took it already, but... Fuck it. Throw that shit up there, man. I think 12.5 is not too high. Let me see. 13 rebounds, 13 points. 25.5. 13 rebounds, 13 points. Fancy scored 35.5. I don't really go to his blocks like that. Do he be getting blocks like that? Yeah. Fancy score could be in play. He drops a few assists here and there too. It is what it is. Let's see. League Monk, Westbrook assists, Nemhart, Tobias Harris, Mitchell Robinson, Drew Holiday. Rudy Gobert. Bobby Portis is so interesting. Points plus rebounds. Look at, you get a 4 assist for Ant-Man. Wow. Oh, that 3.5 assists for Zion. Man, that 3.5 assists for Zion. Called him. I played it on a prospect play, but man, is it called that Drew Holiday 6 assists? They on some shit. They probably know. They probably know. Man, they probably know. Denny ain't playing, man. It was just a 4.5 assist right there for Denny. Then it just moved. I just seen it. Now, I need that 6 assists, man. I just want him to be out. Russell Westbrook assists. 5 assists for Chris Dunn. 4.5, I was gone. Jordan Miller. Fuck. This third play is hard, but I want to hit this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to points. I want to hit this play. I want to cash this play, man. Straight up. Vucevic's 2.5 assists is just still too low. Jaquez points, Vucevic's points, Vucevic's rebounds, Caleb Sam Hauser threes. OG 12.5 points for him. 5.5 rebounds for this kid. 10.5 rebounds for Mitchell Robinson, man. 2.5 threes for him. Plus rebounds. 9.5 points. Huff 10 points. Furphy 7. Ant-Man. Randall questionable. 11 points for Rudy. He been crushed. He was crushed. He been crushing their ass. New Orleans. Malik Monk. Yeah, them was them early morning plays, Loop. Them motherfuckers, we had the big hat got up in them motherfuckers. Maximum points. Y'all help me out with this last one, man. This last one. We cashed it yesterday. I was a 6-1, man. There's so many good plays on the board. It's a lot of good plays on the board. It really, this Clarkson points, they stiffened it up. They got 8, not 7.5. I think you get that, though. You get that on the books. Clarkson. One more play. I'm so undecided on that. One more play. Brown, Jaylen Brown, I wouldn't put it past him. But, you got Vooch in the fold. I still can't put it past him. I'm really liking that 2.5 assists for Vucevic and that 1.5 3 for Vucevic. Really liking that. 2.5 assists and 1.5 threes for Vucevic. And 1.5 threes for Bam. For sure. I actually like the 1.5 threes for Bam more than Vucevic. I would go Bam threes, Vucevic between the two, Bam threes, Vucevic 1.5 threes, Vucevic 1.5 3, Vucevic assists at 2.5 plus 110. Yeah, 2.5 plus 110. And then shit, you don't really have to stop there. 4 threes plus 280. He could fuck around and get 6 like he was with Chicago. You got better players to pass it to. Has 6 assists right here, 6 assists right here. Got better players to pass it to. So you never know. The 4 assists plus 280. Vucevic. He's got a really good basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? Rebounds for Vucevic at 6.5. Don't know how I feel about that, but it can happen. Man, I'm starting to think about that Ant-Man. Ant-Man 4 assists. And hopefully he get us 5. I can see that happening for him. You get a solid 4 on Prize Picks. He's over that number 3 or 5. Versus the Pelicans. He's got 4 assists versus the Pelicans in every game except for 1. Just my luck. But I'm going to go on out there with it. Unless I take some fancy scores, but I'm going to go on out there with it. For that 3, for that third pick, I'm going out there with the Kevin Porter Jr. assist. I forgot all about Kevin Porter Jr. of JMV. I forgot all about Kevin Porter Jr. Hold up. Let me see. Only going to do a three man. I like Russell Westbrook assist too. Where was Ant-Man at? Four assists for Anthony Edwards. He got to get us 5 to cash. Only thing about the 3-man, the power play. Oh, Pell, yeah, his four rebounds too. The rebounds. He's been a wagon. Only thing about the power play is when you go 3-man. When you go 3-man, and if I push on one of these, I think you get refunded. That's the only thing on because you got to hit all. If it was, and I'm doing a power play, right? Power play gonna be 6-1. Zion 3.5 is very, very, very. These boys here, they probably neck and neck. Zion 3.5, probably. Only thing I like this 3.5 for Zion is because you ain't getting no push here. Yeah, he's over in 3 or 4. They playing us some point Zion too. And Zion 21 points ain't out of the realm of possibilities either. Or points plus rebounds for. I'm talking too much. Let's go. Damn, Derrick Queen, his 4 assists over there. Like, what about me? Point Zion it is, man. Bang, man. Point Zion, right? 6x. You can put $10 on this and get you $60, man. Straight up. You can put $5 on this and get you $30. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can put $1 on there and get you $6. I don't give a fuck what you do, right? This morning, you're supposed to get your ladders out the way. I ain't gonna stunt. You're supposed to get your ladders out the way this morning. Guys like Klingon and shit like that, I got refunded for Sabonis, and I had him and Sabonis up to 15. But yeah, hell yeah. I can see Klingon getting 20 boards today, right? Klingon might go crazy. Let's go over here. Let's take a look. Klingon might have 20-20 today. Let's see. He definitely can get 20. I ain't even thought about the points. Yeah, I took both of them. I said we take, just like yesterday, we took both of them. We go right back to the well. We take both of them again, right? Because one of them coming off the bench, pitcher coming off the bench. So you can take both of them again. Both of them at 5.5. You take them straight, one of them getting that, if not both. They've been getting that, though. They've been getting that. Peyton Pritchard, he's over in 3 or 4 at 5.5 plus 122. And then White, he's over in 4 straight. Right? So both of them at 5.5. You can take them both, White and Pritchard. You can take them both. I would take them straights, though. I would take them straights. Over here, you can only get six. You can only get 16 rebounds for him.
You can get 20.
Get up out of here. What is you doing? Sonny boy ass had to go to work. That motherfucker, I didn't even know he had to go to work.
I told you he had to work Friday.
Yeah, it's all good though.
I told him he need to let you know.
Yeah, he just let me know at the buzzer. Like, what the hell?
I told him that at 11 o'clock.
I don't know what them shoes he just bought cost like $200-300. I don't know what they were.
He just bought some shoes?
Yep.
Where they at?
They in here somewhere. They in here somewhere. I ain't even looking. I was going to look at them when I got done with this shit.
For his birthday?
I don't know. We'll see. More than likely, yeah. Damn, this shit juiced up right there. What about DraftKings? Let me go to DraftKings real quick.
Oh, my God.
What?
No, he did not.
What did he buy?
Landon.
Oh.
This big wide tongue. That shit was horrible.
Let me see. He's spending that car money. That nigga crazy. My boy spinning big fat ass shoes, man.
Feel that tongue.
Y'all want some of these? My boy, this nigga here, man. He love to get fresh, boy. This nigga here, man. Straight up. Here.
That's your son, boy. That's how you would.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. He'll figure it out though.
Yeah, alright. You can see how much you just say. Maybe you felt it.
Yeah, hit my account. I don't even be looking at it. I don't look at the accounts though with his money. I try to stay up out of this shit. Yeah, hey Luke, that boy that boy love that motherfucker like that motherfucker on The Simpsons. Take my money. That motherfucker every time. Shoes cost $400. Take my money. Face ass. Clinging. Okay. Damn, they ain't showing you no love. 15 rebounds. Clinging. 17 rebounds. 20 boards for him. 950. Boy, that ain't no value there. What about 20 points for him? That's probably where his value at right there. That's where his value at in the points, right there. The points for Klingen. $20 points plus 500, I guess. KBJ is 6.5 assists. Kyle Kuzma out. 400, yeah. Yep, Luke. KPJ. How many minutes did he play last game? He been back for like 3 games, right? One game. But he played 29 minutes. He good. 9 assists. 49 passes, 11 of potentials. 6.5 assists, minus 120. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, my guys. I ain't gonna y'all. I guess we'll put a so for the 3-man right here. Zion 3.5 assists. Scary hours. 25.5 points plus rebounds for Klingen. Pritchard 5 assists. That's a 3-man. That's gonna play 6x. That's gonna pay 6x. You got a who is this, man? Come on, man. Stop it. You can for a parlay, I wasn't gonna do no parlay, but let's go over to DraftKings. Let's go over to DraftKings. Now I'm not good with this shit, the parlays and shit, but let me check and see what we got here. Oh, now Usman Dang is available now. He's available now. He wasn't just available. Now he's available. First of all, before I get out of here, could y'all drop a like for me? Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing, right? Let me drop a like for me, fam. I appreciate it. I don't even be getting no more than 8, 9 likes or whatever case may be. Drop me one. Drop me one. Man, let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. That's number one, right? Number two, I'm collab with my cuz, man, on this on X right here. Right here. If you want to follow my old X, I'm gonna eventually end up taking this page over. And definitely, you could definitely this I have been dropping plays right here. You could follow this play too. Follow this page too, right? You can follow this page. You could definitely follow this page. Right there. As you can see at the top, teamed up with Dee Bets and DFS. Tails, that's where you can find some of my plays at YouTube. That's where I'm at right there. I still got my other X, but I'm probably gonna end up converting over and taking this page over, right? He's got his niche. I don't know, man, but I'm just converting over some of these guys on his page, and yeah, it's a lot of. He got a lot of followers though, but we gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. So with that situation, yeah, you can get I'll put that link in here. Tails, you can follow me up there, but drop a like. You know what I'm saying? Drop a like for me, and I don't know. Maybe we could try to find us a plus 500 parlay or something like that, and then we'll get out of here. One for the books, right? Let's see. Y'all got some play. What's that one play you getting money off of tonight? What's that one play you getting money off of, man? That one play. Drop it for me. Let me see what it do. What's that one play you getting money off of? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what that one play y'all getting money off of. While I do this real quick. While I do this real. Now, y'all don't be scared now to drop that like for me, man. And then don't forget on Tails, I've been dropping plays on Tails. It's right, you can support me there for the package, but it's free too though. Uh, Pelicans in Minnesota over 236. Cedric Cowell. That Pelicans in Minnesota over 2. I might like that team total for the Pelicans a little bit more. I might like that team total for the Pelicans a little bit more. Team total. Let me see. I can go over here. I can go to the Pelicans game. And I can go to team props and versus Minnesota. So yeah, both games this season they went over their team total at 142 and 116. Right. Full game over under. Let's see. Full game over under went over both times. 149 to 142, 125 to 116. Both times Minnesota exceeded their team total. No. Scratch that. Yeah. Oh. Their team totals is what? 120 something. I thought it was, let me see. That's New Orleans 113. Minnesota's is 120 something. Lately, Minnesota, yeah, they've been cracking that number lately though. 128, 128, 131, 123. Versus the Pelicans, they over in 3 straight. So it's pick your poison, however you want to go. It's just, if you feel like, where they at? At Minnesota? How about Minnesota team total at home? So at home, But that's a hefty ass number at 120 something. 120 something team total. That's a hefty ass number. I took it for. I've been took it for the. I took two team totals this week and smacked them both. Let me refresh this injury news real quick. All right, let's go over here. Let's try to put one together. Now, 2 threes. I think he's going to cash against that fast pace. Okay, so I'll tell you like this. If I'm taking his threes, now Memphis give up the three a ton. Give up a ton of three. And scoop back. Scoop him back today. That's crazy. But I guess if we're going to take his threes, then, and I ain't got no more, we're going to go for a same game parlay here. That's what we're going to do. What's going to happen. So I'm going to end up taking, you said the 2 threes for Cedric Howard. How about 1 3 for I could go 1 3 for Klingon. I can go 2 threes for Wells. I can go 2 threes for Kamara. Only thing is I'm waiting for them. Just rule Denny out, please. Because this is a back-to-back. They playing Memphis 2 games in a row. Denny been out since the 28th. Why the fuck would you want to play him today? I don't understand. Okay, bet. You must be looking at Prop Finder or some shit. No, you looking at the other one, not Prop Finder. You looking at it's called Buckets to Buckets. That's something new then. I thought you was looking at not Prop Finder, the other one, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Buckets to Buckets. I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's see something. Oh, from Guy Boston Sports. He developed one. I remember he had a few years ago. He tried to teach us how to make the sports model, and I couldn't. I was trying to follow along. I couldn't, but I found one. I had no. It was I was looking for a bet tracker, but he was showing us how to make a model and shit like that. But if you search that, you'll find that video. He helped do all that shit. Buckets to what? Buckets? I'm looking for something else. Buckets to buckets. Buckets to buckets. Buckets to bucks. Oh, buckets to bucks. Buckets to bucks. Team totals, player prize for hit stack builder. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna check this out. It's free. It ain't free. It might be free. Fucking with Boston Sports. It might be free. Is it free? I support him. I fuck with him. I fuck with him heavy. Yeah, that's all I'm waiting on, right? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Man, that's all I'm waiting on. But I'm gonna say what? What was he? You can't even get 4 assists, man. I'm scared to take 5, but I'm gonna take the 5 though. They have free ones, but it's $10 a month. But I cash fading his plays, so I had to give it a shot. Bet probably 3-man, 8 is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with They're not giving me the alternates or anything right here. I'm not taking 5.5. I'll take the 4.5, but they ain't giving it to me. They don't even have the alternates out because they waiting on Denny anyway. So what I got Klingen up here? What about Klingen's rebounds? How about I go there? I can always go back to his shit, though. 12 rebounds minus 200. That's crazy work. Coward 2 threes. Klingen 1 threes. Jalen Wells 2 threes. Kamara 2 threes. Klingen 12 boards. That's it. That's a plus 18. That's a plus 800 right there. Well, we could try that. This is a plus 800 right here. We can play that. What time is it? Oh, we got plenty of time. I got off work early today. Oh, appreciate it, man. I hope so, man, because we trying to go 2 days straight. Well, 2 days straight on Prize Picks. 2 days straight on Prize Picks. That's what we're trying to do. I appreciate it. And then, like I say, y'all can follow me on Tails too, man. Tails. And then when I post a play, all you got to do is go over there and tail it. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting for free, and I got if you want to support, I got a dig right there. It's probably like $5 a month. That's if a motherfucker want to tip something, I'd rather them go over there and do that, right? You come right over here on Tails and follow me and follow the play, right? I posted so like here, right? I posted. That was early this morning, 6 hours ago. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but Portland has Memphis on a back-to-back with Denny questionable. I already love Klingen rebounds, but Holiday assists, and if not, both rebounds could be in play here. And tomorrow, if they decide to hold Denny out again. Holiday is coming off a 17 potential assist game versus Phoenix Suns. That's some of the type of shit you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? I posted this play earlier. Well, Sabonis double-double, minus 133. Gobert double-double, minus 102. Klingen double-double, minus 137, which I worked the first shift, so I'll be sleeping about 8 or 9. That's before I can't wait for the lines. I used to wait for the lines. Can't wait for them. So, I supposed to got that shit last night. So this one of these going to be void at the end of the day. But yeah, I've been posting plays over here. You know what I'm saying? And then you could come over here, and then they give you they AI mapped. So you could come over here and push tail, right? I can push tail, and then it'll take you to whatever sports book you want to go to, and you can, and then not just me, but you got a whole host of cappers that are posting bets, right? And for free. And they have packages as well, right? So, but they posting a lot for free, man. So you could come over here and get busy in here, right? You come in here and get busy. You know what I'm saying? All these are cappers, nothing but picks. Ain't none of that, ain't no timeline shit, ain't no baby mama shit, ain't none of that shit. These are nothing but picks from cappers trying to get people to, join their shit and just a lot. So I advise you to, just grab it, bro. I mean, just grab it. You're going to see a lot of plays, a lot of people dropping plays for free, though. A lot of people dropping plays for free. A lot of them, and then you got people who have VIPs and stuff like that. If you so chose, right? If you so chose, you don't have to choose. I do a lot of my shit for free anyway. A lot of this stuff though, especially going into the baseball season, that shit gonna be because I work first shift now. I've been working second shift for 5 years, 7 years, shit, almost 8 years, probably more than that. But damn, yeah. So now I'm on first shift. All that research that I put in, I got plenty of time, you know what I'm saying, sitting at my desk, you know what I'm saying. I got plenty of time to do research, but I can't stream stuff in the daytime like I used to. I have to stream at night, especially when baseball come around. Them games come on in the morning most of the time. Shit, I have to put the plays here, you know what I'm saying. Got a VIP, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. It is. It's just a place where, you could another place, another source where you can find plays and stuff like that. DiVincenzo 3+3s, 2 from that Minnesota game. Yeah, it's just his regular line is at 3.5. At good plus money though, I rarely bet the 3.5. Rarely. All right, so let's wrap this shit up. Let's go to prize. I can't really wrap it up the way I want to because I don't have all the injury news, right? I've been speaking long enough. Let me go back and check and see if we got any injury news before I get up out of here. Nothing new. Not nothing new. So still waiting on the vital injury news there. But let's see if we can get a plus 500 or something going, something like that on the books. So that's just a prize picks same game parlay, 2 threes. All right, we'll recap it. But let me go over to DraftKings. Okay, so go to NBA. Game. Refresh this. Boston, Knicks, Timberwolves, Pelicans. I want to know what's up with that boy. What's that boy name? Shit, Zubac. I like Westbrook assists, man. You know what though? Let's go with this real quick. Something different, right? 12 points for Klingen. I can dig that. Bobby Portis. Damn, this shit juiced up, boy. That motherfucker. Bobby Portis 2 threes, man. Straight up. We not gonna break the curse, right? We gonna keep it rolling, right? Bobby Portis at home, 2 threes, over in 10 straight. Let's just cut the bullshit. He's over in 14 to 15 games at home. Let's keep it rolling, right? Yeah. At home, boom, 100%. Last 10 games. Make me or break me. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go 2 threes for Bobby. Bobby? Let's go 2 threes for Bobby. Bam. Okay, 2 threes for Bobby. Let's go to rebounds. Let's go to rebounds. I'm damn near tempted to take them Bobby down, but I ain't gonna lie. But because I want something that I feel real good about. But we're gonna go 10 rebounds for Mitchell. And we're gonna go 10 rebounds for Rudy, right? Damn. 10 rebounds for Rudy, minus 300? Damn. Fuck it. Put it there, man. Shit. Go out there and do what you're supposed to do, right? Rudy, you're supposed to board. Richard Robinson, you're supposed to board. Klingen, I could easily put you up there for 12 boards if I wanted to. But, I mean, 12 points. You're going to give us 12 points, right? I guess. That's a plus 500 right there. Some long shots could be. I can show you right now. Some long shots could be. We're not loading up. So long shots could be. It's a lot of long shots, but I mean something like. Four assists for Vucevic. It's a couple long shots in here. You can go. You can on the realistic side. You can go. They give you plus 160 for clinging 15 points. 20 points for clinging. They give you plus 560. But if you want to go 15, you could go 15 too. And you could also take like maybe 8 assists in this joint. Like, from you could probably take 8 assists there. Like clinging 15, 8 assists, and 4 assists for Vucevic. Now I can see instances where you might shy away from Vucevic as well. First game, da. That's fine. You can take his ass down. These two can get you a plus 600 with 8 assists and 15 points. Something like a correlated play, as to where, and then you could probably throw his rebounds up there too. A decent amount of rebounds, a hefty amount of rebounds, like what? Damn. They ain't even letting you alter his shit yet. 14 or the 12. If you don't want to be greedy, you can take the 12 up there. That's a same game parlay plus 800, 15, 8, and 12. And, because I want to do something that kind of like doesn't include the Memphis players, just in case this game just gets totally out of hand. My boy I like Wells threes. He likes Coward. What's the name like Cowards? I like Wells threes, 1.5 at least. Indiana, Milwaukee, next. Now, the other if you want to gamble, and you know that motherfucker did not come back in the game, if you just think that Jalen Duren not playing, then you get 6 rebounds for Isaiah Stewart at minus 130, and you get 8 rebounds for Stewart at plus 240. And then you got Josh Hart, where you get 10 rebounds for him at plus 164. Don't know how I feel about that. And then Thompson. Thompson been killing it, right? But I don't know, for some long shot odds, it's probably not there. It's probably not there. And I kind of wanted to see what the points was like for Tobias Harris. But last time I checked, it was like 14.5. I think that's efficient. 14.5 in places, 13.5 right here is okay. It's right where it's supposed to be, I would say. But, with OG questionable. And then Clarkson points, but I can't count Clarkson for a lot of points. I can't. So another long shot. Andrew Nimhart, 10 assists. That's in play. That's in play. That's in play. I ain't even gonna stunt like it ain't. That's in play. Let's not switch it to the other team like I'm trying to get it to switch. Okay, there you go. Chris Dunn. Just one more assist for him at 5.5 plus 165. He's over that number in back-to-back games, right? You can sneak in there and get another assist for him. They've been dropping dimes on this team, right? Chris Dunn getting ready to be out there. And then Westbrook, low-key Westbrook assists. They in play, man. And then he ain't been rebounding that well. But look, they still got his rebounds at 5.5. He ain't hit that shit in once in 10 games. They know this is the spot. The 3 for Westbrook, he's over in 9 of 10 at 1.5. Man, they got 3 guys that can play center, right? But if he gets off to a good start, Maxime, he can hit 10. He can hit 10. He got to get off to a good start, though. They're giving you the double-double for him at plus 480. More than likely, you see how I feel that. More than likely, this might gonna end up being a live betting situation for me. Did my studio go away? Did I go? I hope I didn't mess nothing up. Ooh. Let me see. Go back to the studio. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, at the end, like I say, a lot of this stuff here we're going through, we going right in stride. This shit could be, for live betting purposes. You ain't got to, jump out there. You ain't got to jump out there. Sometimes live betting just saved my ass. Like, damn, I'm so glad I didn't bet that shit. Damn, I'm so glad I didn't bet this. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So live betting can save your ass too. And I also want to know what players are going to be available here because, like I said, they pulled the trigger for. They're going to want to play Isaiah Jackson. Derrick Jones Jr. is not on the on injury report either. He played 21 minutes the last game, so it's a lot. These moving pieces, you got to be able to keep up with them. Got to be able to keep up with these moving parts. So let me make sure. Let me refresh this one more time. See what's going on for this injury news. It's early though. We're trying to squeeze their ass. Soon as I get off, we're gonna have another avalanche of news coming. Watch. As soon as I get off this live, we're gonna have another avalanche of news coming. So let me get on here so I can lock in these plays right here before they bump them and stuff like that. Lock in. So this is what we got. First and foremost, these are not all the plays that I set to the side. I set some to the side. You got Monk points, Westbrook threes, Westbrook assists, Nimhart assists, Tobias Harris 4.5 rebounds, Mitchell Robinson 10.5 rebounds, 10 in parlays though, 10.5 for straights. Holiday rebounds and assists. Assists first, then rebounds and assists. You see I put blowout potential there. Klingon, 12.5 rebounds. To the moon, though. Points plus rebounds to the moon. Jalen Wells, 1.5, 3. Gobert, I only had this 10 rebounds right there for a parlay piece. Double-double is in play. Uh, bet. Zion Williamson over 3.5 assists. I mean, it's a true 50-50 play. Either he's gonna get there, he's gonna get 3 or 4. Bay 1.5 threes. I'm contemplating on taking that shit down. Just a lean. Jaylen Brown just a lean because the hit rate been magnificent. 5.5 assists for Payton and White. Play them both. Hopefully Pritchard get there for that plus 123. If the one gets there, you're going to want Pritchard to get there for that plus money. Bam, 2 threes. Wiggins, 2 threes. Larson, points plus rebounds or points. He's over in 8 of 10. That's 3.5 rebounds. But keep in mind, they shooting guard. I forgot his name. His ass been out. And then if he's out again, Jaime Jaquez, that 4.5 rebounds is interesting. Isaiah Stewart, right here, I wrote it down. If Duran is out, 5.5. If you want to gamble now and take his ass, he was the other person. Take him up to 8 or something like that. Thompson, 5.5 rebounds, been a wagon. Another thing I could do here is go over here. Now I got links to this, in my bio, Jackson. I already dropped a Jackson video earlier, right? And you could get the free parlay generator right here, right? Let me see if I select NBA, apply. This is free, right? Boom, I click that, see what they got. 4-leg player prop parlay. Karl Anthony Towns, he's out. Mikal Bridges, under 4.5 rebounds. I don't know about that. Under 1.5 rebounds for Gary Trent, I can't do that. But he don't rebound, but I can't do that. Everything they got here is predicated. It's not making an account for the injury report. Now, Vucevic, 11.5. I'm on board with that. If you want to go with that, I'm on board with that. I can hit that player prop parlay generator again one more time. High probability 3-leg. Yesterday, Jackson been cooking, by the way. Yesterday he went 4 for 5 or 5 for 6 or some shit like that. And that one, I don't know why he put the fucking Spurs over. Mavericks over the Spurs. That was crazy. No, they put the Mavericks to win that game. That was crazy as hell. Rudy Gobert double. Elite matchup versus Pelicans. 27 ranked defense. Jaylen Brown rebounds over 7.5. They like it there. Bobby Porter's rebounds over 8.5. Probably possible double. There we go. That's something right there. I wonder if I come over here and let me see what it do. If I click NHL, boom, apply, parlay generator, bang. It still gave me that doesn't control it, but this is another parlay right here. NBA long shot 3-leg parlay, put up on there, straight up. Pascal Siakam 7 assists. I'm not doing it. Shader Sharp 20 points. It's possible. It's very well possible. Scoop coming back too. Donovan Clingan, double. That shit, them odds were from last night somewhere at that plus 140. But y'all get the drift. Right? And I guess I will get out of here. Oh, the other parlay was the long shot was 15 for Clingan, 8 assists for Holiday, 12 rebounds for Clingan. Holiday, I'm just saying, if Denny's out, it's a go. And then, good thing about this, same analysis we doing today, it applies tomorrow because they playing right back again. And then, like I said, Weber Williams don't play on back-to-backs. So you might get somebody out on the first front end, somebody out on the back end. Like what I would, and then if they really want to play Denny, I would play Holiday today and then play Denny tomorrow and sit Holiday. That's what I would do. Sit Holiday tomorrow and sit Denny today and sit Holiday tomorrow. That's what I would do. Because they play the Knicks Monday. So go ahead and throw them out there with their depleted ass team if you want to. That would be dumb as hell. Truthfully, I said Denny out for both games. Truth be told, but don't kill the messenger. The other parlay was Coward 2 threes, 1 3 for Klingon, 2 threes for Wells, 2 threes for Kamara, 12 rebounds for Klingon. I didn't put Holiday up there in this one, right? Because I was kind of undecided. But you can add Holiday for whatever you want to add Holiday to this one. It'll put you in the plus 1,000 range, okay? All you got to do is add Holiday for anything. I also like Holiday's 2 threes. But it is what it is. What else? The 3-pick, prize picks, Peyton Pritchard, 5 assists, Klingon, points plus rebounds, 25.5. Zion, 3.5 assists, power play, okay? 6-1. I don't give a fuck if you put $1 on it, you get paid 6. I don't give a fuck what you do, okay? It is what it is. Let's at least try to hit this one, right? Make it 2 days in a row for our power play. Tomorrow, let's take a quick look ahead tomorrow and see what we got, right? So we got Washington at Brooklyn. I might be on the grill all day tomorrow, though. Washington at Brooklyn, 2 teams that you might as well stay away from that one. You might as well stay away from that one. These 2 teams, unless Michael Porter Jr. might take 25 shots in that one. Rockets and OKC. Rockets are finna be on a decline. Rockets about to be on a decline, if not already. Dallas and San Antonio. Utah, Orlando. Ooh, Charlotte, Atlanta. Bulls, Denver. Golden State, no Luka. Remember that. So look for your LeBron lines, right? Look for your LeBron and your Reeves lines. No Curry, right? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be looking at Melton. I'm gonna be looking at DeAnthony Melton and a couple other people. Phoenix, oh yeah, Phoenix and Philly. Okay. And then Memphis and Portland again. And then Cleveland and Sacramento. So maybe they're gonna need Sabonis for this one here. Harden. Oh shit. All right, and that's that. All right, so take what you like, leave what you don't, man. Good luck to everybody, man. I hope hopefully cash, man. Don't forget to bet your straights and live bet if you have to, okay? Leave your leans as leans if you want. All right, peace out, fam.